For many years, I trained calisthenics only, not just because it works, but because I was one of those people who was against weights. It became part of the identity. It felt cool to say, I only do calisthenics. And to be clear, I built my physique with calisthenics, primarily body weight, with some added load on pull-ups and dips. Over time, calisthenics gave me real strength. 90-degree handstand push-ups, planche holds, touch lever, and many other skills that come with years of training. But as I've gotten older, life has changed. More responsibility, work, family, and my goals have changed with that. At this point in my life, I want a solid physique and functional strength, not bodybuilding. I don't want to be a bodybuilder, and you don't have to be one to have an amazing physique. You don't have to train like one, and you don't have to eat like one. What I want is straightforward, targeting the muscles I actually want to build without complicated setups or spending hours in the gym. Something I can do consistently, something I can recover from, something that feels like a lifetime investment. So, in October 2025, I bought a tricep bar with that exact intention. I didn't overcomplicate it. I trained this way consistently for around 100 days. Same core movements, same tools, no chasing novelty. The reason the tricep bar works so well for me is simple. The neutral grip feels natural on my shoulders, elbows, and wrists, which means I can train hard without beating my joints up, and it covers almost everything I actually need. For pressing, the overhead press became a main lift. One thing that surprised me over those 100 days was how much the tricep bar overhead press carried into my upper chest. Because of the neutral grip and the way the elbows track, the upper chest stays loaded from the bottom to the top of the rep. That wasn't something I was chasing. It was just a byproduct of pressing consistently with good leverage. For arms, the tricep bar makes it simple to load the biceps and triceps hard without weird joint angles. Curls, reverse curls, skull crushers, all clean, all repeatable, and easy to progress. For the lower body, it got even simpler. Front squats and stiff leg deadlifts covered everything I actually need. The front squat loads the quads, core, and upper back. The stiff leg deadlift hits the hamstrings, glutes, and posterior chain. Between those two movements, every major lower body muscle is being trained without machines, without complexity. And the carryover to real life is obvious. Being strong off the floor, being able to pick things up properly, walking with load, having a back and core that don't fold the moment life gets heavy. To tie everything together, I added suitcase carries, not as conditioning, but as a strength movement. Suitcase carries train grip, core, posture, and shoulder stability all at once. After a few months, I felt stronger just standing and moving through space. And I still kept bodyweight exercises where they make the most sense. Pull-ups for the back because they're hard to beat. Push-ups and dips for the chest. Simple, effective, and easy to do anywhere. So the system was basically this: tricep bar for the heavy, simple compounds, and bodyweight for the movements that are genuinely superior. Most of my workouts didn't go over an hour. There's no waiting around, no complicated setups, no bouncing between machines. To keep things efficient, I trained to failure or very close to it. I'm not doing endless sets just to feel busy. I focus on a small number of movements, push them hard, recover, and move on. Over those 100 days, the changes weren't dramatic overnight, but they were consistent. Strength went up. My joints felt better under load. My physique became denser, not bigger for the sake of it, just more solid, more capable, and importantly, I didn't feel beaten up. Once you have the bar, you don't need a gym membership either. You can train at home, in a garage, or wherever you have space. I'm not interested in chasing extremes anymore. I'm interested in what I can repeat, recover from, and keep doing long term.